Most people move through life blindly, guessing, reacting, hoping things somehow work out. But the people who actually win, they play a completely different game. They don't wait for things to happen. They see the move before it happens. And after watching this video, you'll start doing the same. What if I told you people aren't as unpredictable as you think? In fact, most people are running invisible scripts inside their mind, repeating the same behaviors, the same reactions, over and over again, without even realizing it. Most people think human behavior is random, but it isn't. Every action, every reaction, every decision follows a pattern. And once you learn to read those patterns, something interesting happens. You stop guessing what people will do. This technique is called the Predictive Loop Method because human behavior works in loops. People repeat the same emotional and behavioral cycles. In conversations, decisions, and social interactions, most people run these loops unconsciously. But once you see them, you stop reacting. You start anticipating. And when you know what's about to happen, you control the game. The first step is simple. Find their baseline. This means understanding how someone normally behaves, how they talk, how they move, how they react when they're relaxed. Why does this matter? Because the moment someone breaks their baseline, something inside them has changed. Most people miss this. They focus only on the words being said. Big mistake. Words can be rehearsed. Words can be manipulated. But body language, tone of voice, and micro-expressions, those are much harder to fake. People rarely tell you what they feel, but their body does. Before the brain even realizes it, look for small changes. If someone who normally speaks confidently suddenly hesitates, something shifted. Maybe pressure, maybe doubt, maybe they're hiding something. Watch their eyes, rapid blinking, breaking eye contact, looking away at key moments. These are signs of discomfort. Pay attention to posture. People under pressure often start touching their face, adjusting their clothes, or shifting their weight. These movements are unconscious, which means they reveal the truth. Here's something important. People can lie with words, but their body almost always tells the truth. Look for inconsistencies, a smile that doesn't match the emotion, laughter that feels forced, or a delay before answering a simple question. That delay usually means one thing. They're thinking about how to respond instead of responding honestly. A relaxed person moves naturally, but someone feeling pressure becomes stiff. Their shoulders tighten, their jaw locks, their movements slow down. Their body is telling you something, even if their words aren't. Human behavior follows a predictable sequence. First, the subconscious reacts. Micro-expressions appear. First, the subconscious reacts. Micro-expressions appear. Breathing changes. Body language shifts. Second, the body prepares for action. Weight shifts. Eyes move. Posture adjusts. And finally, the conscious action happens. Speaking, moving, making a decision. Most people only notice the final step. But once you train your mind, you'll see step 1 and 2 first, which means you'll know what someone is about to do before they do it. Every action begins with a trigger, a thought, an emotion, or something happening around them. Before someone lies, their breathing changes. Before someone argues, their body tenses. Before someone makes a decision, their brain signals it through small movements. A quick glance, a shift in weight, a hand touching the neck. These tiny signals reveal what's coming next. But here's where it gets interesting. The real power isn't just predicting behavior, it's guiding it. People react emotionally before they react logically, so if you sense resistance forming, you can redirect it. Instead of saying, "You should do this," ask, "What would you do if you were in my position?" Or, "What do you think the smartest move would be?" Now the idea feels like their decision. And people always support the ideas they believe they created. Once you learn to read people, there's one final advantage. Become difficult to read yourself. Change your patterns. Control your reactions. Use silence. Because silence makes people uncomfortable. And when people feel uncomfortable, they reveal more than they intended. When you can read everyone else, but no one can read you, you become unpredictable. And the unpredictable player usually controls the outcome. Ending challenge, engagement. But knowledge without practice is useless. So here's your challenge. Today, observe someone's baseline behavior. Notice how they normally speak, how they move, how they react. Then watch for the small shifts, a hesitation, a glance, a change in posture. and try predicting their next move before it happens. At first you might miss, but keep practicing, because eventually it will start feeling like mind reading. And once you understand the patterns behind human behavior, you don't just react to life, you start controlling the game.